SHMACKEMAGOB, everybody. It's another donated episode for a track by track, and let me tell you, man, I don't think any track by track I've done in the past or in the future is going to piss me off as much as this one. Armored Saint, March of the Saint versus Slayer, Show No Mercy. Now, I'm a huge fan of Armored Saint. Actually, I like them more than Slayer. But this album's better. And I love this album, but I'll be shocked if it wins. This one's beyond classic, Show No Mercy. And it's going to upset me going against some of these classics on this album. I just know it. So, fuck. And this was donated by Robert Reams. Thank you, Robert. And fuck you too. No, I'm just kidding, dude. But dude, I'm going to be pissed doing this shit. I just know it, man. Because I was already thinking track 1. Oh shit, track 2. Fuck! Yeah, spoiler alert, you know? Alright, let's do this. Okay, we got Evil Has No Boundaries versus March of the Saint. Fuck, man. They're both so good. I will say this about March of the Saint. Their CD Ode to Old School, the re-recording, I actually like more. It's more fiery. You know, there's something about the production on this album. It's not as strong as the later stuff. And I know I'm not a production guy. I can't really tell. But in this album I can, because listening to that re-recording, it has much more bite and grit. And listening to Delirious Nomad, it's, you know, I can tell the difference. And this was recorded by Michael James Jackson, the guy that did Creatures of the Night. And look it up. I mean, you figure he would have put some of that fire in this production, but Slayer gets 1. God damn, this sucks. I have to go with Evil Has No Boundaries. I did that song live with my band Thrash or Die. It's on YouTube. A couple times. Absolutely. I think it was my drummer was a huge fan of it. And he pushed for us to do it, and I was like, I ain't fighting that, dude. Evil Has No Boundary rules. Then we have the Antichrist versus Can You Deliver. Fuck, man. Fuck. I love Can You Deliver. It's probably the most popular song. But the Antichrist, man. I'm telling you, man, putting Armored Saint, March of the Saint versus Show No Mercy is kind of an unfair fight. And I really do like Armored Saint more. Alright, then we got Die by the Sword versus Madhouse. This is upsetting me. I'm going with Die by the Sword, but this is really pissing me off. It's wiping it out. It's wiping this album out. Then it's Take a Turn, right? Let me get the track listing, because I'm going by memory. I know this album's so good, but just in case, I don't want to fuck up. Take a Turn, yeah, which is a gorgeous, awesome ballad. What's that going against? Damn it. That one's going against Fight Till Death. God damn, man. Another one for Slayer. You're killing me, Robert. Alright, then what? Metal Storm faces Slayer versus Seducer. You know what, man? I'm giving that one to Seducer. I love Metal Storm faces Slayer, but, and I'm not being biased because I want Armored Saint to get points, I like Seducer more. Seduce me. And that riff, killer riff. Alright, then Mutiny on the World, fucking awesome song, but that's going against fucking Black Magic. You know, honestly, that one's super close. I almost say that's a tie, but you know what, man? Just to show you I'm not biased, I'm going to give it to Black Magic. But Mutiny on the World is that close to being as awesome. Another one for Slayer. Alright, then we got Glory Hunter. That one's good. I mean, it's not one of my favorites on there, but it's good. Versus Tormentor, I'm getting it to Slayer again. Son of a bitch. Fuck. Alright, then we got Stricken by Fate. That song fucking rules. The groove on that song is awesome. Versus Final Command, another one for Armored Saint. Love Final Command, But Stricken by Fate, man. I'm giving it to that one. Alright. At least Armored Saint got 2. Let's see if it gets any more. Envy. Good tune, good song, not one of my favorites on there. Versus Cryonics. My favorite on here. Slayer again. Alright, then we end with False Alarm versus the title track, Show No Mercy. Now, those are... that's very close, too. Very, very close. But you know what? I'm giving it to False Alarm. So at least Armored Saint got 3. And now you know I'm not being biased, man. So the end, Slayer got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And Armored Saint got 3. Kind of a wipeout, but I was expecting worse, to be honest with you. I thought it was going to be a total slaughter. But at least this one, at least it got 3 points. And I love this album, don't get me wrong. I know some of you are going to get me wrong going, you're such an Armored Saint fan and you let Slayer wipe the floor with it. Because I'm no poser, I got to be honest. Anyway, thank you, Robert, so much for the track by track, even though it hurt. It hurts my soul to be, to watch Armored Saint get beat by Slayer, because I like Armored Saint more. I really am a huge Armored Saint fan. I flew to San Jose in 2000 to see their reunion. That shows you what a fan I am. But I gotta be fair, man. Show No Mercy, it's just too fucking classic. Anyway, if you like what you see, please subscribe to my channel and click that little notification bell. And if you want to donate, my PayPal is in the description below. Thank you for watching, and SHMACKEMAGOB. Hey, check out my podcast, The VIERA Vault, on Spreaker, YouTube, and iTunes. Subscribe. The links are below.
Looking for some new podcasts to listen to? Well, Rat Salad Review Network has plenty of shows to choose from. Like Rat Salad Review, where they discuss the latest rock and metal news, as well as interviews and albums. Album vs. Album, the King Diamond Podcast, with Wayne Noon, Greg Norgal, and sometimes this guy.
SHMACKEMAGOB!
Ralph Vieira is also on our network with the VIERA Vault. There's also Old Man Metal's Musings, where he discusses heavy metal and beer. Music is Life with Lou Mavs. The Right Opinion for those who love politics. A South Park podcast called Suck My Balls. The Infinite Fringe, a watch-along wrestling show called Beyond Bushido. Ex-Stradivarius guitarist, the Timo Tolkki podcast. And the Great Harry Barnett with I Don't Even Like Podcasts. So check out ratsaladreview.com or search Rat Salad Review on YouTube, Podbean, iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, and more.